Leave me alone.
You pulled me out. Into the drift. You saved me.
I disobeyed the All-Father.
If you hadn't, he'd have killed me.
We're done for today. Go to bed.
Aylin, what he did to you.
Go to bed, Fawkes.
You're not a puppet.
Are you listening to me, Scout? I said we're done. You want to see how many years insubordination will add to your sentence? Then keep talking. Lights out. I was cruel to you yesterday. It was unfair of me to treat you that way. I apologize.
You had no reason to save me, but you did. You don't need to apologize.
She's here, somewhere. Inside of me. Her memories. The shattered fragments of who she was. They're all in here, somewhere. I'm so tired, Fawkes.
I know.
I want to make a bargain with you. One last job. If you do this for me, I'll set you free. You can walk right out of here. The All-Father, my brother, they reduced me to this. I was a god. And now, I am nothing. I want revenge. I want Manny and Atticus dead. I deserve that much. I can't leave this cell. I can't do anything. But you can.
Do I have a choice?
I could force you. Perhaps I could take control of your body. A god would do that, wouldn't they? You have a choice, Fawkes. One of them guarantees your freedom.
How do you expect me to kill a god?
The sword Manny made for the Allfather contains a piece of his god soul. Because of his incompleteness, the Scourge rendered Manny a shell of a god. The Allfather could have killed him then and there. But there was one problem. If Manny dies, then the Allfather's sword is worthless. Instead, he imprisoned Manny in a distant corner of the abyss, locked him away and left him to rage in solitude. If you were to find Manny, if you were to kill him, it would leave the Allfather almost powerless.
Manny said I'd find him in the Hanging Towers.
It's a dangerous place, but you're strong and brave. There's an old route under King's Reach, up along the pipes. The abilities Yurin gave you should make it accessible. Will you do it?
If it means getting out of here.
That's good enough for me. Let's go then, to the Hanging Tower. Would you like to connect to the abyss?
I'm ready.
There's a tangle of pipes leading up above King's Reach. The trail is just beyond. You'll have to find a way to open the door first.
Ah, Fawkes. So glad you could join me. No other bugger has. I don't know what you did, but there's been nothing but bad vibes around here since you showed up.
You can thank the Allfather for that.
He always was a bit of a knob.
You knew him?
I knew of him. Everyone did. Proper messiah complex, that one. Thought he was the savior of Luna. A savior's only a savior till you're in their way. Old Johnny'll give you that one for free.
Don't you ever stop to rest?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Fair enough. Where are you off to, anyway?
I'm on my way to the Hanging Towers.
Is that a fact? Well, you'd best mind yourself up there. That place does odd things to people. My best advice is, if you start to hear voices, tell them to sod off.
Seeking shivering refuge in the shell of a dead city. Is this how you envisioned our end?
You survived. Isn't that reason enough to keep living?
The death of an old way precedes the start of something new. Does it not? The sun will rise tomorrow regardless.
It persists.
these you found yesterday. The other Aylins. I've been processing their memories from before the Scourge, or what's left of them. It seems that the church placed them on an impossibly high pedestal. Manny was left in my shadow, but those who worked in the mines revered him. So much so that they built a temple.
Do you remember what it was like, being a god?
No, all of that is gone now. It feels like it happened to someone else. A very long time ago. But I would like to remember.
Urian? How? Oh, no, you're not him.
I can't deny the resemblance. We are the only two Guardians down here after all. Though I suspect Urian considers me unfit for purpose these days.
Who are you?
Have I not introduced myself? I've forgotten. My name is Sylvan, formerly of Atticus's great collective. But you must know that already, if you've met Urian.
Urian mentioned you. He said you were loyal to Atticus.
Still holding that grudge, is he? You'd think he'd forgive me after 2 centuries. Urian always said it was our calling to protect the gods. By the time I realized he was right, Aylin was dead, and I did a poor job of protecting Manny. To my great shame. You want to see what became of Manny, don't you? I won't stand in your way. For now.
Imposing, isn't it? To be sent to the Pillar of Ash was once a grave punishment. Most of those exiled here simply disappeared. Wandered off into the towers and never returned. The few who did spoke of a creeping madness. Voices on the wind. Don't worry. I promise I'll protect you.
calls her godhood, she sends you to kill me. Dear sister, you haven't changed a bit.
Aylin?
I know. I can feel him. It's just words, Fawkes. That's all he has.
Walker all up in my sky, and I'll send you back down to Mother!
hell are you still breathing? I should have known the copy would interfere. I had to have shut her down a long time ago.
What do you want?
She deals in false promises. Kill Manny and she'll waive your sentence. That sounds like a fair trade, doesn't it? You know it's a monster, don't you? A poor counterfeit of something perfect. It doesn't feel, it doesn't hope, or dream, or love. It tells pretty stories, and in your desperation you believe them.
You tried to kill me, and now you're offering me advice?
Just commentary. Do as you like, Fawkes. It's not like it'll change the outcome.
If it isn't our scout without a warden. Hello, little one. You're a long way off the ground. What are you doing up here? Did you upset Aylin or something?
I could ask you the same question.
Funny old place, this. They used to call the higher reaches Manny's Folly. No idea why. Terrific view, so I'm told. If you can get there, that is. My dear Orion doesn't have the stomach for heights, and I don't have the heart to leave him behind. Well.
So, how do you get there?
You climb, little one.
They'll need a body like ours, Everett.
I'd lend you mine, but I'm rather attached to it.
There must be others like you around.
Plenty of dead ones. Oh, I don't suppose that helps you much. I'd offer you a ride, but I'm not sure how much higher Orion wants to climb.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm not keen on heights myself.
I'm safe, little one. Don't get lost in the clouds.
Dead yet. I see why Urian took a shine to you. He had us all.
Were you and Urian close?
He would often say it was the two of us against the world. Urian warned me a long time before. He told me he saw a great darkness in Atticus. I thought he was being dramatic. Or fool me. Tell me, is it there?
You talking about Aylin?
Atticus named it after her, did he? How sentimental. It's my fault she's dead, you know. I let Atticus blind me with his brilliance. I let him poison Manny with jealousy. I put every last drop of faith into him. I believed with all my heart. How stupid of me.
And he knows we're coming. He's half the god he was, trapped and alone at the edge of the abyss.
And still half a god more than she is.
You.
She can't hear me. She's quite powerless. Why else would she make you do her dirty work for her?
Whatever he's saying, it's all lies. You can't trust him.
She sounds desperate, doesn't she?
Stop it! Both of you! Please, just leave me in peace for a minute.
does the widow feel? Some new scouts have a hard time with a change in perspective.
I've been pinging between giant eyes like a pinball this whole time. This is much nicer.
I suppose so.
How do you decide who ends up in what warden? Is it just a matter of what's available at the time?
It's nothing to do with me. The Abyss decides which warden you end up in.
Huh. Based on what?
I suppose it must see something in your soul.
We must stop meeting like this. People will talk.
What people? You're the only other scouts I know.
I suppose it is a bit sparse on the scout front these days. Here, the Ryan. What happened to Juno? Used to see them up here all the time.
They climbed too high and disappeared. Years ago, don't you remember?
Has it been that long? Time flies when you're having fun. He's got a point, though. This isn't the safest of places. Even for veterans like us. And you...
There's bad things up there.
And it gets more dangerous the higher you climb. Far be it from me to question the boss lady and all, but...
I almost died yesterday, and Aylin saved me. I don't know how to explain it all, but please trust me when I say you need to go back down.
We live on the bloody moon, little one. We've practiced in believing unbelievable things.
I'll tell you all about it when we're safely on the ground.
Hark at them, Orion. They think the ground's still there.
I think the altitude is getting to them.
I'm grand, love. Just old age catching up to me. Let me just catch my breath for a bit, eh? I'll see you anon, little one.
Manny's been quiet for a while now, hasn't he?
Maybe he's given up.
No. I know my brother. He doesn't just give up. What is he planning?
Truly do mean to kill him, don't you?
Have you come to stop me?
I couldn't, even if I wanted to. This body is decayed beyond all worth. The truth is, I'm not opposed to you destroying it all. Is that wrong of me?
I'm not here to destroy anything.
Quite a claim from one who intends to kill a god. Urian told you about the prophecy, didn't he? Of course he did. Filling your head with all his unrealized dreams. You'll have me missing him at this rate. Did you see the others on your travels?
Atticus locked them away. I couldn't save them.
It was their own choice. A sacrifice they made to fix his mistake. It's a difficult thing to hold on to yourself when everything else is gone. I think Manny lost that battle alone.
Everett, please. Let's go back down.
We can't, love. The tube line doesn't come out this far.
Everett, what the hell are you doing up this high?
Shoot for the moon, they used to say. And so we did. And now here we are. Help me up, won't you? I'll be late, mother.
You're hurt. What happened to you?
Are you supposed to feel pain in these contraptions?
He's not right. He keeps saying strange things.
Is Manny toying with him?
Hush now. Moon's in the sky, and the sky's in the moon. And we must fly, mustn't we? That's what we do, you and I. There'll be time enough for dancing at the top of the world.
Dancing? What are you talking about?
The pipes. The pipes are calling. They always were. We just weren't listening.
This isn't Ever. This isn't him.
Manny, please, leave them out of it.
All that time, we spent upside down. Funny, isn't it?
Aylin, you have to extract the boys.
I know. It's Manny, isn't it? He can't get to you, so he's messing with them instead. There's no time, Fawkes. I won't leave them here, and we have to keep going. I'm reading your signal.
Aylin, are you there?
Be careful.
Don't worry, Aylin. I'll take care of it.
I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. I thought you'd be the one to I'd have killed him if you'd asked me to. We should have risen up against them both. 2 prisoners taking back everything they stole from us.
Aylin saved me! Why would I ever choose you over her? You harm innocent people and expect me to trust you! You're insane!
You arrogant little beast. If you won't give me anything, I'll Why are you here? To revel in my defeat? Leave me. You've done enough.
You killed your own sister.
I'd do it again, 100 times over. My sister's greed was her own undoing. We were only ever supposed to be instruments of the abyss. But you humans called us gods. It went to her head. We are what you made us. You shaped our form. You begged for salvation that was never ours to give you. Power that was never yours to hold. You vain, greedy species. And you'll do anything to free yourself, won't you? Go on then. Go find the heart. Kill Atticus, just like she wants you to. So starved of affection that you mistake coercion for kindness. I hope you live a long and happy life in the palm of her hand. Do you remember when they first found us, before we were gods? Oh, but we had no form then, no shape they might recognize. Understanding their language as I do now, they might have called us Stardust. How beautiful it was to commune with them for the first time, to experience being. They shaped us as gods, and we took the forms they assigned. We grew powerful. You grew powerful. And I grew jealous and cruel and small. Despite my divinity, I became almost human. I think I shall be glad to be Stardust once more.
I can't feel him anymore. He's gone, isn't he?
You got your revenge. How does it feel?
Did you think I'd have a change of heart? That I'd regret it? I don't. Not for a moment. Does that disappoint you?
No. You took back the choice he stole from you. I envy you, actually.
What was taken from you?
When they brought me here, everything. Red eyes bring ruin. That's what they say back on Earth. There's sick things, cursed things. We're horror stories people tell to scare their kids into being good. A monster is never born a monster. We tear away their humanity, strip by rotten strip, and revile what remains. We bury them deep, pretend they're not like us. And when they cry, when they hurt, we tell ourselves it doesn't matter because it keeps us safe. There is no single force on Earth more powerful than fear. Not even mercy. Not even love.
It wasn't your fault.
No. It was his. He made a monster of himself. He carved his own humanity away. And we are the ones who suffer for it.
I won't let you suffer anymore. I have that power now. You gave it back to me.